Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a guide about the Prowler on Apex Legends. We're going to cover how to control the recoil for the burst and full auto spray with select fire. Outside of the obvious, just pull down, right? We're going to discuss mag size and damage, and of course just various tips and tricks and how to improve your gameplay. Also remember to please leave a like, every little bit helps, and let's get onto the video. Remember, just a quick note that recoil is not affected by field of view. I put together a guide explaining how field of view works in a previous video, but a quick summary, field of view zooms in so you can see the recoil more. Remember that ADS sensitivity lowers the higher magnification that you have. You can always change this in the settings options, where you can change your sensitivity to match your hipfire if you like. But again, to reiterate, field of view does not actually impact your recoil. It does not change. There is spread, but it does not change the overall arc of the recoil. Now, quick basics. The Prowler is a gun that utilizes heavy ammo. It has the following ammo counts for each mag, which we're going to discuss here shortly. And I'm going to showcase each damage and also its max damage shown on screen so you can get a feel for its damage potential. So there's 20 bullets without a mag for a total of 300 damage. 25 tier 1 white mag for a total of 375 damage. Now 30 bullets tier 2 blue mag for a total of 450 damage. And 35 tier 3 purple mag for a total of 525 damage. It does 25 to the body, 20 to the legs, and 35 damage to the head. You can change this burst fire to full auto with the select fire hop-up. Now let us discuss the recoil pattern first for the burst. Going to use a 2x with the hollow zoomed in so you can see the recoil better. I will shoot at the wall here so you can see the pattern without obviously pulling down yet and just full on burst. The biggest advice I can give for handling the burst, especially at longer ranges, ensure you aim for more of the chest than the head level, because the recoil pattern is not always consistent. You can always count on that you have to pull down to adjust the recoil, but the spread is always going to be just slightly different. Now, if you're aiming right at the point of the head of the target, such as Lifeline or any character for that matter, the shot, you may miss a bullet or two. It's better if you let the recoil work for you. So if you aim more for the neck and high chest level, the bullet and the recoil is going to hit the head based on just you pulling down, and naturally you won't miss any shots. So you'll maximize on your damage potential, because a missed shot pretty much means no damage when you can ensure having more consistent damage. So that's the first advice that I'll give for the gun that people don't always utilize. I want to showcase the recoil at full auto next. This is different from the recoil of a light gun. All the heavy guns handle more horizontal than vertical recoil. And of course, the horizontal spray always starts by pulling to the right. While light guns, you always want to start by pulling the opposite towards the left. You do this by compensating the opposite direction the recoil is kicking. This obviously balances across here in the center of the screen when you're compensating for the recoil. We will showcase it visually on the pattern on the wall. Now, my advice is you let your movement and side sway really help in compensating for the horizontal recoil. So you can move left and right and spam to make the recoil of the Prowler feel more consistent. At range, the Prowler definitely becomes a bit more difficult, so give it practice on the moving bots. Now, if you want the bots to move like you're seeing in the video here, I have a video guide on that also to get them moving. Just to note, the hipfire is super effective at close range, so if you're in a panic, it can be very useful, and crouch spam to add higher mobility. Because the mag size is very large and the damage is higher than a light gun, this is why you see the movement done this way, why you see a lot of pro players always crouch spamming close range while utilizing the Prowler, even on the burst. Now, people always have questions regarding sensitivity and recoil. The biggest advice any guide can really give you, because they cannot say any sensitivity is the best sensitivity, is find comfort. You want to maintain speed in long gaming sessions without sacrificing your overall movement. You can adjust the sights if you prefer, depending on your intended goal. Meaning if you have a higher magnification and you want the sensitivity to be higher so you can get to the target faster, that's definitely great. If you're looking for more precision, you can slow it down. And of course, stick with the sensitivity for a while so you can develop strong motor skills within that sensitivity. You can adjust it because a different sensitivity is going to help you or strengthen a different area of your arm, hand. If you're on the sticks, of course, then of course your thumbs and the way you hold the controller. It's okay to make a sensitivity change if you understand mentally why you're doing so. Your journey through your aim is going to be different than others, and that is okay. Quick exercises that really going to help you out. It's just turn on those bots. Move around the environment, go from different ranges, from close range, long range, and even test yourself. Don't put yourself outside of your comfort zone. Just don't kill them close range. Make it difficult for yourself. So once you're in game, you start to feel a lot more comfortable. In game, the most likely scenarios you're always going to be in the worst position imaginable when you're utilizing this gun. A target isn't just going to be standing still, and it's always going to be from more of a distance. Unless you're in close quarters and making big pushes, at that point, you are very comfortable with what you're doing. I've been working to get these guides out more to the point and a lot shorter. I hope you guys found this guide helpful. And let me know if you're using the Prowler more. It's a great gun. I think it's underutilized because of that select fire, and people underestimate just how powerful that burst can be. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.